Self-love is always important. I think without self-love, I wouldn't be here today. Accepting myself and who I am.
I think that's like the biggest part of sex. You have to have self-love and that love for yourself before getting intimate with somebody else.
There's so many people out here that don't love themselves and that are not comfortable with themselves. And so then they go out and they try to find love in other people, and those people don't even love themselves. So now you have two people getting together that don't know how to love themselves, searching for love in each other and acceptance in each other. Well, when you think about it, that's really backwards.
My sexual journey was kind of interesting because at one point I had really low self-esteem. And so I thought like sex was only worthy for someone of so-called beauty. I didn't see myself as beautiful at a younger age. So I didn't think that I was worthy of having sex.
We are already as women like conditioned to feel as though, oh, well, you don't look a certain way. Physically, you don't look a certain way by, your hair, by your size, by your body is shaped different than, whatever the hegemonic norm is. I don't feel like I'm the right size to be naked, or, that plus size women aren't beautiful, or this, that, and the other.
Bodies generally, but particularly fat bodies, are seen as something that like you want to like disguise or hide, or, like suck it in some sort of ways to make it more appealing or manageable, attractive, fuckable, whatever. And like at some point I was like, no, not doing that anymore.
Once you give voice to it, I think that's when you can start saying, okay, so I've owned it now. This is how I feel about it. And so let me start doing like the work internally to like feeling like I love myself. And so for me, that looks like, looking at other really body positive women that I see on Instagram or Facebook. That's, reading books, going on dates with myself, self-pleasure.
Masturbation is like a huge part of my life, whether I'm partnered or not. Figuring out what things feel good to me, stop doing the things that don't feel so good, whether or not it like produces orgasm or not, like just being really aware of the sensations that are like being produced from touch of my hands or toys or using lube, not using lube, whatever it is.
I think for me, being able to own my body and being able to have sex with myself is like an act of self-love and an act of, saying to myself that you are good enough and you do deserve pleasure, even if it doesn't come from somebody else.
I didn't like really know like what an orgasm truly felt until like I had one. My mind would be focused a lot on my partner that I'm with. And so I don't think I ever like allow myself to experience great orgasms. But like now I'm selfish. Like I want that in my sexual relationships. I want to have good orgasms. So like now I'm like telling you what I like, what I don't like, because I want to have that mind-blowing experience.
Just having that confidence to know like I can do that regardless of what my body looks like, and enjoying it regardless of what I feel my body looks like.
So it's been a roller coaster. I'm at a point now where I'm like, I embrace my sexuality. I embrace that I'm a woman who likes to have sex and good, healthy sex. And I'm always trying to grow in it. And, like I'm worthy of great sex and healthy sex.
I think that self-love is something that a lot of us have to focus on in order to find that grand love that we see in movies, that grand love that we hear about, from our great grandparents that have been together for years and years. We have to get back to the heart of actually loving and accepting ourselves. And then that will open the door and the floodgates for other people to love us and accept us as well.